Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome back to the latest transfer episode we have for you. Now, Football Gupshup did a morning session which was quite interesting. We had lots of stories from the tabloids as well as all over, and we had so many updates. Now, it seems that transfer market is heading in a very important phase. We will see many clubs coming in. We will see that many clubs will be reporting in for many players due to the fact that pre-season is about to start and most of the teams would want to sell as well as buy some players. Now we do know that there were some sort of outgoings. There were high profile names which have been acquired by majority of the clubs. Now we are seeing the thick of it. We will be seeing lots of transfer activities happening right now, and it's just that one of those trigger points. Sometimes those bigger moves just have to be triggered, and once that is sorted, then you see all those floodgates being opened and we see lots of transfer moves happening all over the Europe. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be starting with the fresh news, and it has to do with Bayern Munich. Just before that, guys, please do subscribe to the channel, press that like button as well. Please do share this channel with your friends who are into football. So let's begin today's episode. We're going to be starting with Bayern Munich. We do know that Bayern Munich have sold Lewandowski to Barcelona. They themselves have acquired the likes of Mazraoui. They have got Gravenberch. Now what they're trying to do over here is they are looking at some of the transfers in which they think that they should be going for, and it seems that the most important addition that they want to make is of De Ligt from Juventus. Remember, Sule, who played for Bayern Munich, has left for Borussia Dortmund. So Bayern Munich are looking to acquire De Ligt, and they think that he is one of that players who will change Bayern Munich's fortune. They will have another chance to go at the Champions League title. They have also re-signed Gnabry, so they think that this rebuilding is going to be really good for them. So Juventus are asking for about 80 million to 100 million euros. Bayern Munich offered them 60 million euros and it was rejected. Juventus are looking for a little bit more. Now what has Bayern Munich done? Bayern Munich basically made a bid of 70 million euros with 10 million euros add-ons. Now will we see any sort of acceptance by Juventus? So far news hasn't come from the Italian side. It has been just coming from the German side. Now Bayern Munich have sealed a full agreement on personal terms with the player Matthijs de Ligt, 5-year contract. The talks are progressing with Juventus. It's getting closer. We will see De Ligt moving over to Bayern Munich. Now Juve told Bayern Munich that they want more than 70 to 75 million euros. Key week ahead to reach full agreement. Now what does that mean? It means that Bayern Munich will some sort offer to Juventus saying that, you know what, we are willing to offer you 70 million euros plus some add-ons. I think it will be sufficient enough for Juventus to accept. Once that is done, then we will see Juventus themselves moving on to other target which they think is going to be the perfect replacement for De Ligt, and that player would be Pau Torres of Villarreal. Now Pau Torres was apparently quoted around 40 to 45 million euros. We might see Juventus going in for him. It seems that Villarreal will ask for 50 million plus euros. Let's see what Juventus will try to agree upon with Villarreal, and with that Bayern Munich are also looking at some options in terms of attacking wise. Let's see who will they go for. So far big things happening in the major teams of Europe. Now we also know that AC Milan are looking at Charles de Catalera, who is not playing in the pre-season tour, in the pre-season tournament. There was a game between Club Brugge and Ghent. The player didn't start at the game due to the fact that if he gets injured, then it doesn't help the cause. We do know that Leeds have made official bid 2 weeks ago, but player really wants to join AC Milan. So let's see what happens towards this move. In another news regarding Serie A is Roma are interested in to sign Paulo Dybala. We do know that Dybala was in talks with Inter Milan, but there was no agreement between Inter Milan and the player. So Dybala agents are speaking to Roma. They did speak to Manchester United as well, but for some reason Manchester United didn't go for him. So it seems that Paulo Dybala is being targeted by Jose Mourinho. Opening bid is on the table, trying to convince the player. Dybala, who will make the final decision on the future soon. Thiago Pinto and Jose Mourinho are now trying. Dybala still available as free agent. We do know that Roma are also looking at Wilfried Zaha. So we will see what happens on that front. So Dybala and Zaha, if added to Roma squad, is going to be very interesting to see Roma in Serie A this season. Going forward, we also do know that Chelsea are also looking at a special player. I'm going to come to that a little bit later, but I want to give an update on Kimpembe. Sorry for the mumble over there, because there is that special player which I want to mention, but I'm just holding it for a little bit. We're going to talk about Kimpembe and then we're going to go on that player. Kimpembe, the talks are ongoing. We do know that Chelsea like the player. Now, PSG want an agreement to be done soon. They have told to Chelsea that if they put in a serious bid, they will consider it. So let's see how much Chelsea would be willing to offer. Now, is it going to be 45 million euros or is it going to be 50 million euros? We will see about that one. I think Chelsea will at least try with 45 million euros plus 10 million euros. That's what I think is going to be the offer. And if that gets accepted, we will see some movement happening on PSG regarding Milan Skriniar, and they will go out for him. So that might be the case regarding these transfer moves. Now for that special player which I wanted to report to you about, this is a very good news for Chelsea fans. Apparently, Chelsea have reactivated their talks with Jules Conde. So that means Jules Conde is back on Chelsea radar. It's funny how this transfer market works. You never know. I think like 2 weeks back, Jules Conde to Chelsea was dead, and we didn't hear anything about Chelsea and Conde. It was all Barcelona and Jules Conde. But from out of nowhere, the talks are back. It's Chelsea who are back in for Jules Conde. Jules Conde really wants to move this season, and I think it doesn't matter to him if he plays for Barcelona or for Chelsea. He doesn't want to stay at Sevilla anymore. He wants to go into a good club, and he thinks that Chelsea and Barcelona will be that step. Remember, it's a World Cup year, so he really wants to play for a top team. No disrespect to Sevilla, but Jules Conde really wants to go and play for the likes of Chelsea or Barcelona. Now, if Chelsea have activated themselves back for Jules Conde, what does it mean for Barcelona? Right now, Barcelona, they will have to raise some cash. Nothing new on Frankie de Jong so far, and there is also reports saying that they would be willing to listen for the offers of Memphis Depay, and it has said that Memphis would accept a potential transfer only to important club. What does that mean, important club? Does it mean for a high profile club? Does it mean a medium tier club? What it means is basically whoever offers playing time, no, whoever offers him the starting 11. So that means he wants to be starting in every single game so that he could feel important. So that is what it is. Hello Dimba, how are you? Hopefully you're fine. Yes, I'm seeing you after a long time, so was giving you the updates, and I have some news for Everton as well. I'll be giving you that in a while. Now, we do know that Memphis Depay wants to have that kind of importance. He knows that he's capable of that. He's 28 years of age. He knows that he can't waste any more of his years just sitting on the bench. So that is the reason he is looking for that important move. So let's see what happens going down the line. Will he go and play for a club who is at least trying to get for the title? I'm quite amazed that Memphis Depay isn't being targeted by Jose Mourinho's Roma. I'm sure that if they go and ask for the valuation, they will get a really good offer. Same for Newcastle United. They should have really got for Memphis Depay, but let's see how that one goes. Still a long time to go for in this transfer market. Now, what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be speaking about Real Sociedad. Remember, Real Sociedad, they are prepared to pay 6.5 million fee for to Real Madrid for 50% right of Kubo. So talks are progressing. So they want to sign this Japanese player who really was something when he joined Real Madrid. But it seems that Real Madrid are ready to cut ties, and we will see what happens on that front. Regarding another player who is Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is being targeted by Newcastle United. Remember, Newcastle United let him go for 6 £750,000. Newcastle United want to get him for £30 million. That's a lot of money to be paid. Similar to Paul Pogba when Manchester United re-signed him. So Ivan Toney is being looked at by so many clubs. It seems that Manchester United are also getting interested in him. So let's see what happens with Ivan Toney, who is getting a lot of attention from lots of clubs. It's not just you could say Newcastle United, Manchester United. It's lots of clubs. When we say lots of clubs, that means we're even hearing that might be Chelsea as well who would be interested in him. Remember, they're also looking at the striker position. So let's see what happens on that front. Now, speaking about other transfer news, Manchester United have gotten back in for Anthony. They are looking to acquire Anthony. So far, no update on Frankie de Jong's situation. Maybe Manchester United walk on to that and go for other targets. But let's see what happens with Frankie de Jong. But United are focusing on Anthony. Once that Lisandro Martinez is over the line, it's official. They will go back and speak to Ajax for Anthony. Now, speaking about transfers regarding Everton, Everton are interested in Conde of Burnley. Burnley want to make a straight deal of a sale permanent move, which will be around £18 million. Everton are looking for a loan plus purchase. Let's see if there will be some sort of compromise, maybe some sort of permanent fee plus some add-ons. We'll see how does that go forward. Whereas Everton are looking at some other deals as well. So far they were interested in Peters of Southampton, but Southampton have quoted around £40 million, which is a lot for Lampard and Everton. Don't think so Everton will be willing to spend that much amount of money. Remember, Zinchenko is moving to Arsenal for £30 million, and Zinchenko was the number one target of Frank Lampard. So if Lampard and Everton decided against that move, which was a little bit expensive for them, I can't see them moving for Walker. So what's going to happen is we will have to be patient enough to see how do Everton do in this transfer market. Whereas same situation for West Ham United. They are looking at some of the players and we will see how they go as well. I've reported that in the morning session. If you haven't heard about West Ham United, I have given an update on that one as well. They are looking as for a striker. They are also looking at Lingard as well. I've reported 4 players in that story which happened in the morning. If you haven't seen that one, please go out and check that one out. There in another news, we also have to report about, I've got it with me, just bear me with a sec and I will be giving you that one. I just highlighted it and there it is. It's about Nottingham Forest. They have reached a verbal agreement with Huddersfield Town to buy both Lewis O'Brien and Harry Toffolo for around £10 million. So apparently Nottingham Forest making themselves busy by acquiring 2 good players. And going forward, there is also news. It has come out pretty weird one that Cristiano Ronaldo is speaking to Sporting Lisbon. I don't know if that's true or not. For a loan move, don't think so it will happen. And another news, it's Rangers are finalizing the signing of Liverpool defender Ben Davies for around £4 million. So this one also happening. Whereas Chelsea, they are pretty much sure that they want to go for Jules Conde. So Barcelona will have to hurry up, and if they don't, they will miss out on Jules Conde. Chelsea won that one, which has been reported earlier, just right now. And that's what it is right now, guys. These are the updates we have so far, and hopefully Arsenal will be getting Zinchenko in maybe tomorrow or something, where it will be made official. Lisandro Martinez is also being made official, not that much official, but I think it will be done by tomorrow as well. So hopefully more transfer stories will be coming up by tomorrow, and hopefully you guys will be tuning in tomorrow morning, or if not tomorrow morning, then definitely tomorrow afternoon. So we will see what are the developments happening. In the meantime, guys, please do subscribe to the channel, press that like button as well, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice one. Bye bye.